Hello everybody. We've got our first container of the week. Got another one coming in probably tomorrow, depending on how we clean up. This one should be a quick one except for all the stages, so hopefully we'll be out of here pretty quickly. Yeah, this is our last 2DX container. We've had 2 before this. This is the last one. There's no more clearance goods over there. We got this in again also before all the tariffs hit, so the last thing. Costs are a little bit up regardless with everything, but we'd already kind of set the price on these to work out right, so we should be good. So here it is on the back end here. So some of the Konami prize stuff that we had gotten before, we had been looking for it, we couldn't find it, and when I was in the warehouse last month before last month I think I went, I had asked about it, and we looked and we found it in the warehouse. They just had not loaded it up and didn't tell us about it, so we finally got that. It's all here on the end. There's some other things as well that were thrown in. I think that was stuff that we'd seen at the warehouse as well. So those just got thrown on so that they can get on over here. So I think only thing, like I said, here on this container that's gonna really slow us down is maybe the stages, and like the boxes can all be moved. We'll just dolly them in and stack them or whatever. But yeah, since this is these are guys, like everything should just roll right off once we get to them. I'm not sure how the stages are going to be packed further back in, but I know there's some right here on the end, and we'll see when we get there. So it looks like we're going to have to get this relatively perfect to get that working. I'm going to cut here for a sec. I'm probably not going to climb in this container because, you know, it's not. I might be able to climb in there after we get stuff, so I'm going to come back for that. But let me get this lined up first, and I'll be right back. Okay, get a little better in here. You can see here quite a lot more of these stages have this part here broken off. Looks like this one's on its way out. But we're gonna go through the stages we have in the warehouse too as well first. So I'm gonna hop on back here. Just get this over with. Looks like they did put up some of the control panels this time again to save space, like last time. Looks like I'm gonna be able to make it maybe a little less than halfway before they start getting a little too close in. Oh, this one's got some cute art on it. One's a cast tower too. But yeah, some details on this. I think 1 or 2 had hardware upgrades, which we're keeping. But no tricoros and no CANNONBALLERS monitors from anything that I'd seen while I was in the warehouse. So yeah, actually, I'm not going to get much farther than this, I think, because this starts to get a little too thick, and so probably maybe at the end of this I'll take another quick look. But yeah, it looks like this one has some damaged spotlights up here. Try to make note of that before we send anything out, because of course there's going to still be a couple last scrap cabs at the end, of course. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna, I can't get much further in, so I'm just gonna back out for now. Get this light off. Okay. Yeah, because it looks like they put a couple stages in on the front ones here, none back there. So it gets a little bit more tight. Still a mix of first and second gens. And from what I saw, their conditions weren't There's a couple of them are junk. I think 3 or 4 they listed as junk, so. Get out of here. Maybe actually. God, look at this one. Just, I wonder if it's just missing any of the internals entirely. This one's been spliced. But, yeah, so actually, just real quick, this is what we have left from the previous 2 runs. There's 1 or 2 of these I think are labeled to go out. But there's 2 back there that are definitely parts. 1 was actually a friend of mine's and we swapped it out for a better cab. And at some point need to get that in some working order. Yeah, I think, yeah, those are labeled to go out. This one, I don't remember. Yeah, so those 3 are labeled to go out. I think there's only 2 really kind of junk ones left. But yeah, that's what we're down to. This is the last of the 2DXs. After this, they're going to get more expensive. I think we have 5 or 6 from other distributors. We've just been holding on because, you know, we've had these to go through. But, you know, I'm happy we're able to make these happen because these have been sitting, taking up space in their warehouse for a long time and would have been a big waste otherwise. So, yeah, well, I guess I'll just leave it at that. We want to get this out, even though it'll be relatively quick once these stages are done. Space is going to be an issue. We have another one tomorrow. We have loads to storage, loads to the other warehouse, cons to load up for. It's going to be a bit of a mess, so. And we're getting a last 3rd container after all this, too. So, yeah, enough talk. We'll get it out and get it done. I think it's 5 containers for March or something, so that'll be the last ones for this mess, this, and 2 more. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna get this out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with next container, hopefully tomorrow.